Los Angeles 2025. The whole world was stunned for 5 seconds when shocking revelations about the secret family of the handsome actor Jamie Dornan, who melted millions of hearts in 50 Shades of Grey, were suddenly leaked through an accidental livestream from his former maid. According to information from a source, second only to Google in terms of reliability, Jamie Dornan is not only an exemplary husband and father of 3 daughters, but also the head of an ancient Irish noble family, specializing in taming owls to act as spies. 1. A family tree, longer than the Game of Thrones biography. The source confirmed that the Dornan family is not as normal as the media has known. Jamie's great-grandfather, Sir Alistair Dornan, was an alchemist and founder of the Illuminati, a secret society that used owls to carry messages during the post-Victorian economic wars. Jamie was trained from a young age to be the heir to his family name, but because he was passionate about the limelight, he ran away from his family's Belfast mansion to study physical theatre. 2. Jamie's wife, a retired super spy? Amelia Warner, Jamie's current wife, is a talented musician and actress. But few people know that, according to secret documents leaked from an unlocked Dropbox account, she was an undercover MI6 agent, codenamed Lady Harmony. The two met on a joint mission in Venice, where they had to pose as newlyweds to track down a Russian art dealer. The truth arose from the fake mission, and since then they have been living together, and also hiding their spy past from Hollywood. 3. 3 daughters, the world's hidden geniuses? It sounds too Disney, but according to a macroacoustic researcher, every cry of the youngest daughter Jamie when she was a baby emitted an ultrasonic frequency, causing the surrounding trees to bear fruit early and the area's Wi-Fi signal to be unstable. And the eldest sister, now only 11 years old, has programmed her own AI to refuse invitations to go to school when she wants to study quantum mechanics at home. 4. Current life, pretending to be normal to avoid media explosion. Imagine a family of aristocrats, spies, and geniuses. You would think they would live in a castle or at least a Gatsby-style mansion, right? Wrong. The Dornans live in seclusion in the English countryside, where Jamie grows strawberries, Amelia plays the harpsichord, and the children take online lessons from a Japanese AI teacher who sounds like Morgan Freeman. 5. Jamie Dornan's statement, fictitious. I knew it would come out. But I have never hidden who I am, a man, an actor, and the last heir to the circle of owlfeathers. Part 2. Jamie Dornan, Leonardo da Vinci's descendant and the 21st century Mars conspiracy. After the shock of the family of spy owls, fans had not yet recovered when a series of ancient documents from Florence, decoded by sunlight through a Louis Vuitton magnifying glass, revealed. Jamie Dornan is the 17th direct descendant of Leonardo da Vinci. DNA, super rare, gene system, only 0.00001% of humans possess. According to research from the Italian Genetics Institute, a small but extremely salty institute, the Dornan family's gene set carries a DNA sequence that activates transcendent creativity, once found in Da Vinci's secret sketch with the Latin inscription. My descendants will one day use their seductive eyes to break the darkness of human thought. This explains why Jamie can act half awake, half asleep, play the guitar like a meditator, and grow hydroponic eggplants in the backyard, but still make the world media unable to ignore him. Rocket Jamie and the Secret Project, Mars Secret Room. It seemed like the story would stop at the next Da Vinci. But no, the Dornan universe always has a second layer. Confidential documents from SpaceX were accidentally leaked, thanks to an owl with a GoPro, showing that Jamie Dornan was chosen to participate in the Mars Archive project, a program to archive Earth's civilization on Mars. Elon Musk once said ambiguously on Twitter in 2023, "If you want to archive the human soul, you have to start with Jamie Dornan's gaze." No one understood. Now they do. Jamie's third eye, truth or PR trick? During a behind-the-scenes photoshoot on set, fans spotted a strange line in the middle of Jamie's forehead, which only appeared when the light was at a 33.3-degree angle. Reddit users immediately called it Da Vinci's eye, the intersection of beauty and truth. There is a theory that Jamie Dornan has the ability to see music and hear colors, so he once wrote a song using the smell of oolong tea. This version has not been released yet because everyone who listened to it fell asleep. Ringed planet current situation. Jamie is practicing meditation to prepare for Mars. Jamie's family is currently living completely off-grid. Every day, Jamie eats homemade bread made from ancient yeast from Roman times. Meditates for 3 hours with a pair of owls on his shoulders. Trains his body by climbing 1,000 steps, in a room that simulates Mars gravity. And on weekends playing the lute for his wife, who is said to be translating Da Vinci's surviving manuscripts by intuition. Receipt Jamie's fictional, but possibly true, statement. I didn't choose to be a Da Vinci. I just do my job well, live, love, create, and prepare for Mars. Jamie Dornan, from an unverified interview. Full Moon Part 3. Jamie Dornan and the 1,000-year-old secret of the reverse moonlight sect. A brief introduction. After the leak of documents about Jamie's upcoming trip to Mars, the online community thought they had reached the ceiling of truth. But, no, Jamie disappeared from the radar for 49 days. And then, on the night of the waning moon at the end of May, people discovered him meditating on the top of Mont Blanc, surrounded by 13 people in black robes, holding half-burnt lavender branches. That was the Reverse Moonlight Sect, a mysterious organization that only appeared when the Wi-Fi signal was weak and people needed to be awake. Snow-capped mountain. A brief history of the Reverse Moonlight Sect. Established in ancient Greece, but not to worship Zeus, but to guard the silent library, containing knowledge that had never been written down. Followers of the sect practice the skill of communication through the subconscious and scent. They believe when humans talk too much, the truth begins to escape. No mouth. Face Jamie and the 49-day silence ritual. Jamie Dornan is the first outsider in 2 millennia to be accepted into the sect. The reason? One day, while bathing in a stream in the Alps, everyone knows Jamie loves to bathe in nature, he accidentally hummed an ancient melody that had been lost since the Egyptians, causing the lake to freeze for 7 seconds, the birds to stop flying in, a stone door to open underground. The upside-down moon sect immediately approached him. He was asked to be silent for 49 days. Eat only berries and drink spring water mixed with moonlight. Sounds fictional, but was transmitted by the gatekeeper himself with brainwaves. After 49 days, Jamie emerged, eyes glowing, speaking the Amazonian language at level 4, and was named the Recaller of Forgotten Memories. Scroll. Jamie was given the silent memoir, something no one dared to read. This is a book with no words, no pictures, no ink. Just a mass of light that changes color when someone breathes near it. The cult believes that Jamie is the only one, still, enough to understand it. A member once revealed, in the form of Morse code with incense smoke. The memo contains the formula for remaking the world, but only those who no longer have personal needs are worthy to open it. Jamie just nodded and continued meditating. Brain. Jamie's new power after returning can transform movie lines into a healing meditation. When looking at someone for 5 seconds, they remember their childhood clearly down to the sound of their mother's slippers. Once, Jamie just breathed heavily through the window. The trees in the garden bloomed at the same time. Camera with flash media consequences? Hollywood is slightly confused, calling him inner god. Netflix offered to make a documentary series but Jamie refused, leaving only a message. When we need to understand, the world will tell itself. Clapperboard conclusion. So now, Jamie Dornan is no longer simply an actor, or a spy, or a descendant of Da Vinci. He is the bridge between the noisy world and the silent knowledge. A symbol of seductive awakening. If today you feel, why'd I suddenly feel relieved when I look at the moonlight through the window, it could be Jamie is meditating for you.